Cooper, good catching up with you, man. Just curious, what's been your thoughts on, they're talking Premier Championship Boxing, Haymon Boxing, NBC. What do you think about that news?
It's going to be it's actually going to be great for the sport because it brings sports back to natural, televised for everybody. So now what you have is you actually have everybody that gets a chance to actually see boxing. What everybody has is the misconception that boxing did that to Ali or this did that to that, and they're scared of the brain concussions and stuff like that. But what they fail to see is that there's less concussions in boxing than there is in NFL and stuff like that. It brings boxing back to the main light when it was the big fights, the Hagler, Hearns, the Ali's, when you could turn on and it wasn't really pay-per-view, but it was still those huge fights that everybody wanted to see.
Gotcha. How is it gonna kind of maybe shake the boxing landscape up? Because you have that Haymon Boxing that now it's on NBC, HBO, and all these other networks are still gonna look for their programming and everything. I mean, how do you think it'll just affect things moving forward?
Well, it could affect things in a negative light for Showtime because Showtime, if Al Haymon takes all of his fighters off of Showtime, then if Al Haymon takes all of his fighters off of Showtime and doesn't put another network televised program on Showtime, then it can cause issues in that sense. But besides everything else, everybody else is going to do very well. Everybody else is going to do very well. I think that it could cause a little bit of problems for the fact that you have to have a package channel for shows such as like HBO, Showtime, and stuff like that to see those fights. Whereas with those other fights, you're going to see on regular, natural televised TV.
Let's talk about the matchups first. Robert Guerrero, Keith Thurman. What do you think of that fight?
Keith Thurman is one of my favorite fighters. You know what I'm saying? Right now, he's arguably one of my favorite fighters. But Robert Guerrero, that's a big test. Just because Robert Guerrero lost to Floyd Mayweather, it doesn't show what type of fighter he is. Robert Guerrero is very underestimated for his for what type of chin he has, as well as his boxing ability. Robert Guerrero is a really good boxer. Do I think that they're gonna box? If they box, I think that Robert Guerrero will win, but I see it happening as Robert Guerrero trying to come out to box, and Keith Thurman ended up hitting him, and Robert Guerrero said, "Fuck it, let's kill each other," and it happened like that.